Hello guys, our topic for today is about Java abstraction, and in my previous lesson, we of course have discussed how to use the basic programming in an OP, and at the same time we need to understand what is Java abstract or abstract class. It's a restricted class that cannot be used to create an objects. To access it, it must be inherited from another class. So we can also use the abstract method, can only be used in an abstract class, and it does not have a body. The body is provided by the subclass inherited from. So we need to say if we are creating the abstract, if we are going to use the abstract, we're going to use, of course, the word extends to inherit the class. Okay, let us start here. So if you want to start your abstract class programming, it's pretty simple. We're going to define it here by means of, let's say, public abstract class, or we can say abstract class. Abstract class and the name of the class here. Okay, so here we will define the name of the class. For example, the class is Arnold. Okay, so that's the name of the abstract class. And then I will now start to create my abstraction here by creating the methods. So if you want to create your methods, of course, to be accessed by the different class, well, of course, we can say public abstract void, and then the name of course, your method. Let's say the name of the method is power. Okay, let us here. So you are not allowed now to continue here. You are only declaring, of course, part of the method as part of the abstract class. At the same time, you can also create your own method right here. And then if you want this to be part of the entire class or the other classes or other program, then you can use the modifier public. So public void, let's say test power. Okay, let's say we have here int I equals to 0. Then let's say while I less than 3. Well, this is just an example for the program. And then we're gonna what you call this loop the I step it out the print line so that we could have the program that will be used in the next class. So we'll print, of course, the value of I, and then let's say increment the value of I. Now, for further tutorials of this thing, you will you please check my the rest of my video tutorial on this channel. Okay, so this is now the end of your what? End of the abstract class. Okay, so the name of the class is what? Arnold. Now, if you want to inherit this abstract class in another form of a program, then we can create another class here. So what is that class? We can say class, and let's say, I will, of course, we can use another name, class X extends what? So the X now will point to the abstract class of Arnold. Okay. So from here, we'll, of course, because we have the extends, the X is where we point, of course, to the abstract class of Arnold. We're gonna what you call is define and dissect this power here. So what will happen is public void and then power. Okay. So we have, of course, the power right there, and of course we can now create our own method here to dissect this power. Let's say after system dot out dot print line. Oops. Then this is the power. Okay. So we have it here. We need to say will, of course, be just created another class that will point to this class at the top. So this is, of course, the abstract class. Okay. So this is your power. Okay, we declare this as part of the abstract class method, and then we have, of course, the abstract class method here inside, of course, the abstract class Arnold. All right, that's it. So we will test this program. So we have two classes right now, one of the abstract class, and of course we extend the power of X to Arnold, and we define, of course, and we dissected, of course, the power from the abstract class method, name power, here. Okay. So let us test our code right here. So we declare, of course, call the class here. Okay. So what are the class that are we going to call here? So we're gonna call, of course, the X, right? X. Okay. So we're gonna call public class main. So let us assume that, of course, now this is running now in the same folder, the same directory. But again, you can save this to another file name and, of course, create another file name for the main class. It's just that I'm using the online program, so mean to say this is only for part of our demonstration. Okay, so we have here public main class and a public class main, and I will say we will infuse the statement of public static void main, and then We have here string what? ERGS. Okay, there you have it. Now let us instantiate the class. Are we going to instantiate the class at the top? No, we are not going to use that. This is only part of the abstraction. So the abstract class has the following field members. We have, of course, is the declarations on method, and we have, of course, here uh, the the modified, no, the customized method coming from the abstract class Arnold. Okay, and then we created another class here to extend it to Arnold, and then we define, of course, and dissected, and I mean, we elucidate, of course, the method of power here. This is the power from your abstract class at the top. So this is the abstraction, declaring only the method at the top. At the same time, if using, of course, the method somewhere in another class of your abstract class. Okay. So let us check it right here. Okay, this is the main program, and the name of the class is no, the class is X Arnold. This is where we inherit Arnold from the abstract class. So we can define, of course, a variable right here. Let's say object1 equals to new what? X. Okay. So this is now the instantiated object1, but you can of course define it or put your name on it. Okay. Then what happened is because we have the X right here, so we will have to call, of course, the object1 dot power. And at the same time, object1, of course, because this is already part of Arnold, we inherit, of course, the abstract class at the top. So we can inherit this test power to run in the main program, because that's part of the field members of your abstract class Arnold. Okay, so we will copy this. Okay, where's that? Okay, at the top. Then we'll put it right here. Okay, let us test the code. So this is the calling program, and then of course this is where we end. Of course, the end of the main class. Okay, let us run it here. Let us check and first debug the errors. All right. So we have the error right here. Cannot find symbol object test power because we misspelled the object here. This is 1. This is how we instantiate the object at the top. So we're going to try it again. All right, there you have it. So we have here, of course, this is the power 0, 1, 2. And why is it that we have where this is power came from? So this power came from the top. Okay, this is where we declared it inside, of course, the another class of X. And of course, X now points to Arnold, the abstract class of Arnold, where we defined, of course, the power. Where's the power? We have here the power. And of course, inside in your abstract class Arnold, we created our own local method right here. So that's the test power. Therefore, X has the temerity to instantiate an objects and of course inherit the following, what you call these particulars at the top, coming from the abstract class Arnold. Do you copy? Now, when we instantiate the class right here, X, this is the class that is pointing now to Arnold, and then we created our own object right here to inherit, of course, the following field members at the top. So therefore, we can call the power method and of course the test power coming from the class Arnold. Okay, so that's there you have it. Okay, if you have some questions, other things, well, of course, you can free to check my YouTube channel, and please don't forget to like and to subscribe, and of course, more power and thank you.